Hey, what's up, fellas? It's the 26th of December. It's about, 11:30. It's like 53, 54 degrees out. It's out here on my walk. I got my sit-ups, leg lifts, crunches in, and I owe 25 more push-ups. When I get home, I try to do 100 and 100. Well, I do 100 every day. After that, because it's a Thursday. It's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. Anyways, Thursday, it's a back and biceps, so I'll be on the rowing machine and working out the old biceps. Nothing dramatic to talk about. Christmas was very nice and quiet. Oof, geez, it's too fast. Poor guy. I used to ride motorcycles. I had a Honda V65 Magnum, and then I also had a 883 Harley Davidson, the entry level. It was the only one I could afford. I laid them both down, so I had to give that a break. I think I've tempted fate too many times in my lifetime. I also watched a couple of videos where they told, I don't look at the sun, but they said that sunglasses can be may not be as good for you as you may seem. So I'm going to try next couple of weeks not wearing any sunglasses. I would like to say this. I received a phone call, I believe yesterday, from a phone number in the Carolinas. When I didn't answer the phone because I didn't know who it was, the individual texted me, used my first name, and when I asked them who they were, they told me their name was Silo. I don't know what to say about all of that, but you have the ability to email me directly on my it's listed under there under email or contact a person. I don't know how people think it's okay to just call you out of the blue, but I'm one of those guys who went out of my way to meet a lot of my people I thought I'd admired and things like that, and they say, don't ever meet your heroes. I was shocked the few times I ran into some of the actors when I was living in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Hollywood is what I call it. Hollywood. But I wasn't dismissive or mean to the person, but it struck me as odd. If you want to, send me an email and we'll discuss whether we want to talk on the phone. But I'd appreciate it if and I'm really not a nice person. I try to be sincere, but I'm not going to lie to you about me being a good person. I went to jail because I deserved it. I'd love to tell you like they did in the Shawshank Redemption that my lawyer fucked me, or they set me up. The only person who set me up was me, and I got caught. So I did my time. I did 18 months. The military locked me up for 18 months. I got accused of stealing explosives and parts. If you work in supply, in the EOD units, they don't have dedicated, I'm not sure what they did. When I was in, they didn't have dedicated supply personnel, admin personnel. I think they started bringing those two in later in life. But what you can do is, back in the day, you could order every part of an AR-15 and build it up. You wouldn't need a SEER kit to make it go fully automatic. That's back when the The ARs had 3 selective switches, not just safe and semi, but it went to auto. So anyways, but they put me in jail for 18 months. The military did. And if you want to see some crazy type of justice, it was like, bring the guilty sergeant in. Do you have anything to say? We don't give a fuck. You're going to jail. End of story. You're guilty. And then they come back and they reduced me from Staff Sergeant E6, the military, to E0. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible time, horribly. Had me in handcuffs sitting outside of my quarters while I went through it. With my wife and kids. At the time, my wife and kids outside. It was brutal. Anyways, 18 months later, they came back and said, oops, we made a mistake. The guy that accused you of stealing those things got caught with it in his household goods when he was trying to rotate back to the United States. This happened at the 36 EOD, which was on Corazon, Panama. So if I run into that guy, we're going to be moving, like that. Late Bernie Mac would say, we're going to be moving some furniture around. If I ever see him, but if I don't see him, then no big deal. All that to say, I'm very, I like peace now, probably more than anything, since I've been able to enjoy it here in El Paso. I don't drop into people's lives. I don't call people I think that need to hear from me. I have 4 people in my phone. My wife, 2 gentlemen, and a guy by the name of Sammy, who I think a lot of. Good guy. But I'm not one of those guys who stays in contact and wants to hang out and do that kind of stuff. I prefer to be alone. It's why my wife's family thinks it's crazy that I don't want to hang out with them, drive to Tucson and hang out with them for 3 or 4 days and live in a hotel. It's just not fun to me. Anyways, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fart in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.